Today we're going to talk about self-care. And self-care. Why did I say that twice? Oh yeah, you'll find out on this week's Mental Health Minute with Kim. This week I'm posting two videos, both about self-care. This first one's about self-care in general, and the second one is about a particular kind of self-care that I enjoy doing called floating. Now, when I, myself, think about self-care, I think of it in two different ways. The first way is self-care. Now, when we are feeling depressed or tired or unmotivated, self-care may just mean getting out of bed in the morning and brushing our teeth, maybe brushing our hair or getting dressed or even remembering to eat or get enough sleep. Sometimes that's all we have the energy to do, and that's okay because you are taking care of yourself. You can't do the other kind of self-care unless you take care of your own needs. Now, the second kind of self-care is the kind that I think people are talking about when they throw the word self-care around. It's maybe activities that you enjoy doing or other things that are good for your mental well-being. For example, I like to paint. I use acrylic paints. I like to paint landscapes. I like to play video games. I like to spend time with my friends and family. I like to go floating, as I mentioned. And just today, I started on a new endeavor. I'm growing bonsai trees from seeds. It's going to take a long time, but it will also teach me patience. And it'll be a long-term activity that I can do. Now, speaking for myself, I know in the past I have had a hard time doing some kind of self-care activity because there's so many things I want to do and I can't decide which one to do, and then I end up doing nothing. So here's a little trick for you to try to do your self-care activities. You make a list of things that you like to do, and you can make more than one list. Maybe one doesn't require any money, or another one requires a little bit of money, or requires a lot of money. However you want to break it down. Make a list of 6 activities that you like doing and number them 1 through 6, and then take a die and roll that die, and whatever number comes up, that's the self-care activity you do for that day. But the catch is, let's say you roll number 4 and you look at number 4 and go, oh, I don't want to do that today. You can't do that. You have to do whatever comes up, because if you don't, then you're going to get stuck again in that rut of, oh, I don't know which one I want to do, and you don't do anything to take care of yourself. A fun twist on this is maybe if you're a gamer and you have a 20-sided die, you can make a longer list of activities to do and roll the 20-sided die, and then you have a lot more activities to choose from. So I hope this tip helps you, and I hope that you're all taking care of yourself, whether that means doing some self-care activities or just doing self-care and really just taking care of your health and mental well-being. I'll see you next week.